2007 is known to be one of the greatest years ever for video gaming. Microsoft released possibly their biggest game of all time, Halo 3. Games like Mass Effect and Bioshock were surprising everyone with their great single player modes, and Valve did the unthinkable and released Half-Life, Episode 2, Portal and Team Fortress 2 in 1 year. But there's one thing Black Mesa, Rapture or Master Chief didn't have. A brand new top-down Zelda game, The Phantom Hourglass. Oh my god, have you played it? I mean, they also released this Space Mario game, and Phantom Hourglass is breathtaking, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about Mario Galaxy, quite possibly the best 3D Mario, set in space. Mario's back with a new set of moves that make no sense, and neither do the levels, and oh my god, there's a black hole.
Galaxy fully utilises everything in the Wii's main controls. Pointer for star bits, shaking for spinning, and even the nunchuck for 3D control of Mario. As for the game's platforming, it ranges from traditional vertical platforming to sphere-like planets with crazy gravity. Terrain concepts in Mario Galaxy was shown off as far back as Mario 128 in 2003, a tech demo from E3 that was originally meant to be a spiritual successor to Super Mario 64. Not only did 128 show off how much the Wii's hardware can handle, but it also included a demonstration of smooth terrain, which would eventually be developed into the platforms and planets we see in Mario Galaxy.
Back to the controls. Pretty much always in Galaxy you have the ability to point the Wiimote at the screen to collect star bits. These function as a way to feed hungry Lumas to open up some new galaxies, and can also be used to stun enemies. Starbits are very common in the transitions between planets, as transitions are very common and they only last a few seconds.
Spinning is done by the shake of a Wii remote and functions as the main attack our red plumber can perform. This attack functions like the Mario 64 punch-kick combo, except you can stun enemies and activate launch stars, rather than looking like a toddler trying to do kung fu. Lastly, the nunchuck stick gives 8 directions to control Mario in, with smooth transitions between the changes in direction. Combining planets with bizarre gravity and 8 directions of movement sounds like it would be pretty awkward to control, but it works surprisingly well in both the platforming and the boss fights.
Mario can also perform 3 jumps in the same direction to perform a triple jump, a massive leap that can clear large chunks of platforming sections, like in Mario 64. This doesn't include the extra height you can gain from a spin jump, a shake of the Wiimote in midair, and bam, small double jump.
Spin jumps can only be used once before touching the ground or wall jumping, so it is limited in that respect, but it's otherwise a really useful platforming tool.
The soundtrack in Galaxy is composed live by an orchestra to solidify the epic theme that's going for it, and it hits hard. Pretty much every OST from this game has its own identity and gives each individual galaxy a theme to remember them by. Good Egg Galaxy is the first galaxy the player will experience, so you get a sort of beginner theme, but feel that you're very much sucked into the atmosphere of the game. Gusty Garden Galaxy is one of the grander galaxies, so it has an accompanying soundtrack equally as grand. Rosalina Observatory is very relaxing because it is the hub world and you do need to chill out there, and it still has a very cosmic feel.
Speaking of, this is the main hub of the game, Rosalina's Observatory. It travels the cosmos using its fuel, power stars, which you can grab from each galaxy you can access to open up new ones further out. Rosalina also has a storybook that gains more chapters as you progress further in the game, giving some juicy story to those lore-hungry players. The main aim of the game is to collect a minimum of 60 stars. Upon doing so, you're given the ability to travel to the centre of the universe, essentially a final boss galaxy.
According to almost every game review website that has, made game reviews, Super Mario Galaxy is one of the greatest games ever made. Not only does it bring back a lot of nostalgia for those growing up with the Wii, but the game is critically a huge success. It was the highest rated score on game rankings, and it sits on a 97 on Metacritic, making it the highest Wii rated game. Why is this so good? Well, it had a bit more deep story than the other Mario games, incredible level designs, each having their own unique feel, not to mention that the motion controls actually work, and also has an amazing soundtrack. Overall, Super Mario Galaxy sits a little higher for us on the list of the greatest 3D Marios for us because of this. We give it a perfect score.